Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live YouTube and Facebook Live with me, Prandara Prim. So I am supposed to have a guest on here with me. I think she might be running behind because I haven't heard from her. So I figured let me go ahead and start this and let's see what happens. Hopefully she joins. If not, I'm just going to start talking. So, I really wanted to share something that was just weighing on my heart. I have a yoni massage course coming up, and I have the Google Forms for people to complete to register. And I had a couple people who kept trying to register and kept giving an error. So I was going in and it was okay, but they weren't able to register. So I said, okay, let's do the other yoni massage course that I had, the registration form. Let's do the old one because I knew that worked. People signed it. And people were not able to register for my yoni massage course via Google Forms. Then last night I got a message from Google saying that my form is no longer shareable because it goes against community standards. And I'm like, really? So now Google is also censoring. And there's not one thing about any prostitution. It's just a registration on Google Forms for my yoni massage course that just basically asks your name, email address, why you're interested in the course, have you taken another course with me before, and is this for professional or personal reasons? That's it. Few questions. And Google said this form is inappropriate to their community standards. So, there's so much violence and stuff that can go on and not get censored. But yet when we're trying to empower people, it's getting censored. So, that really angered me today. And I feel like all of us who work in sexuality and tantra, we need to get together and just ban against Google, Facebook, Instagram, start up our own things, our own network, and really just to be able to provide this information. And it's so crazy, so crazy. So, so that was a big thing that's been on my mind, and I just needed to share that. So I'm supposed to be having Donna Story come on from A Natural Hair Story on Instagram. And we were going to be talking about feminine energy, healing the feminine. And she started a couple of different things during COVID. She started making and selling waist beads and doing lingerie parties. And so she realized that there's such a need in doing this feminine work, and she actually invited me to go to do a talk on tantra for her. And so I wanted to bring her up and talk about what she's doing in terms of healing the divine, but I'm not sure what happened with her. I pushed the time back for her, and so I'm just hoping. I just kind of wanted to share those little things. But while we're waiting for her, if anybody's coming on, just say hello. Let me know who's here. And I could just really answer some questions that you might have while we're waiting for Donna to come on. Now I'm just going to be checking my phone just in case she sends a message with having some difficulty for coming on. So I don't know what's happening, but she hasn't sent me a message. Okay, so welcome, welcome, welcome. So while we're waiting for Donna, if anybody's coming on, say hello. If you have any questions for me about Tantra, about my Tantra courses, yoni massage courses, any questions you might have, this is a great time to ask. So hello, this is my first time catching any of your sessions. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming on. And normally what I do here, every Wednesday, I have a live on YouTube and Facebook. And then every Tuesday, I have a live on Instagram. And really, my mission is all about releasing the stigma, releasing the taboo when it comes to sexuality, because we have so many taboos and no one even talks about it. People are afraid to talk about sexuality. I have so many clients that come to me that said, oh, they had painful sex or they didn't feel confident in what to do. They didn't have any skills, but they didn't know who to talk to. Maybe they had a traditional psychotherapist or their gynecologist, but they didn't feel comfortable asking them. So, so they would come to me and ask me, and I would give them these tips. And I would say, we really do need to let go of the stigma around sexuality so that people can have healthier sex lives, so that people can be more free, more liberated. And I really do feel like sex is a form of resistance. It really is. It is a way for us to be empowered, to really connect and stand in our sexuality. It's a way to have dominion over our body and what we want, and to be able to manifest through using sexual energy. We are able to manifest all that we want. And so when we're talking about healing the feminine, so many times as women, we have to step into our masculine energy, and we're working and operating more in our masculine than feminine. So what is masculine energy? Masculine energy is doing, being more aggressive in terms of making sure that things happen, not in a negative way, but making sure that things happen, as opposed to that feminine energy and just receiving. So every day we're having to go to work, we're having to, as women, take care of our families, take care of our kids, our parents, our partner, all of these different things. And we're trying to make sure that things are getting done. And so it is very much a challenge for us to be able to just be and just allow and surrender. And then we're also in this society that's very patriarchal, and women don't have any rights. Women can't speak up if they've been abused or assaulted or something that happened. They're afraid of what's going to happen to them, the backlash that people are going to think that they lied. And so how is it that women can just surrender and be, which is going into that feminine energy of being? And we are human beings. We're not human doings. We're human beings. So as men and women, it's really important for us to step into that feminine energy and balance that energy, honestly. You want to have an equal balance of that masculine and feminine energy. So a balance of the yin and yang. I'm always wearing this yin and yang ring, right? Which is all about balance. It's about having accepting that there's good with bad. There's white and black. There's feminine and masculine energy. And every one of us has feminine and masculine energy. And so balancing that is important. How do we balance that? Through doing meditation. And I think specifically, there's many different types of meditations, but when we do tantric meditation, it's a perfect balance, because what happens is we're doing active meditation where you're moving, you're doing, whether you're shaking, you're dancing, and then at the end you go into the integration and you lie still. You lie down for the integration and you're being still. So that's how you're learning to allow things to come in. You're allowing yourself to just be, allowing information to come into you, downloads to be had. And so that's a beautiful, beautiful mix of that masculine, feminine energy. And that's why I love tantric meditation. Tantric massage as well is a great balance of that masculine and feminine energy, because two people are working together. And the person that's giving the tantric massage is very much doing. They're connecting to that masculine energy. And the person that's receiving is standing in their feminine energy and that power of their feminine energy. And they're just allowing themselves to become vulnerable and to receive. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to give Donna another 5 minutes to come on. If she doesn't make it on, then I'll be ending the live unless people have some questions for me. So that was a little bit about the feminine energy. And so, that's a balance of how we can really balance that energy, help to heal that energy through different meditations. And one of my favorite meditations is a shaking meditation. And so I actually have on my store right now on the website, I Shake It Off, which is a little meditation. And all it is to some music, and I'm guiding you through, and you're just shaking. And I recommend that you do that whenever you have stress, you have trauma in your body. Just shake your entire body and release it. And then lie down and allow yourself to integrate. And that is really allowing you to come in to that feminine energy and connect to it. So, I do want to share with you, I have a yoni massage course coming up, and that starts this Monday. And the yoni massage course is going to be teaching women or anyone with a vulva how to do yoni massage on themselves, and then anyone who love people with vulvas to learn how to do the yoni massage on them. It is a 4-week course, and I will be teaching G-spot massage, vaginal mapping, clitoral mapping, the strokes along the outer lips and inner lips. I'm going to be teaching a foundation of breath work. So it's a very great course. I definitely recommend that you if you have any interest, that you message me. I did try to put up a new form to register. For those of you who are just coming on, I was explaining how Google started censoring. I had my registration form for my yoni massage course up, and Google started registering and saying it's no longer shareable because this goes against our community standards. And it's like everyone, Google, Facebook, Instagram, they are censoring. And it's like if we are not careful, we are not going to be able to do anything at all. So we really, really do have to be careful. Okay, so we got a question. Is the schedule on your Facebook page? I'm interested in signing up for one of your courses. The schedule is not on my Facebook page because Facebook censors me, as so does Instagram. And so I can't even put my website on there. But my website is www.pandaraprim.com. And there's more information on there. All of my courses are on there. Right here, what I have tons of information on my, on Patreon/PandaraPrim. I have different tips and techniques about Tantra. Sundays is self-exploration Sundays. Mondays, Monday meditation. Tuesdays are Tantra Tuesdays. So that is membership only. And my membership, it starts as low as $5 a month. And you get some amazing tips and just different things to do. Then on my website, you'll see all of my upcoming classes. So I do have the yoni massage course coming on Monday. And then in April, I do have Feeling Myself, Erotic Adventures in Self-Pleasure, which is a 30-day journey through self-pleasing, self-exploration, getting you to become multi-orgasmic. So those are 2 great courses I have coming up. I do have a couples workshop coming up by demand. I have people asking for that. So I am going to schedule that in April as well. So just visit my website. If you want to send me your email, I can also send you, a newsletter. I don't send often. It's just with upcoming classes, courses, so that people can know and be aware of. So thank you for asking that. And I hope that you were able to get all of this information right here. I'm also on Clubhouse at Pandara Tantra, and I'm doing lots of I have lots of rooms. I have a club on Clubhouse, Tantra and Sacred Sexuality. Also on Facebook, if you are a Facebook friend, let me know if you want to join my Tantra and Sacred Sexuality group. It is a private group, so you would not be able to search for it, but it is a private group. And I also have I give tons of information on there, ask questions, just so that we could really have great conversations. So those are just some ways of finding out what I'm doing, connecting with me. Awesome. I'm on your website now. I will be sure to sign up. Thank you so much. So Donna has not come on. Oh, wait, let's see. I think she messaged me because I really had some questions for her. Oh, she's driving. Okay. So I think she's not going to be able to make it. But I had these questions ready to ask her. So, you know what? I want to thank you guys who came on. And for being here, asking the questions that you asked, and saying hello. So sorry we didn't get to do a full live like I normally do, but she couldn't make it. But love you guys, and I'll see you next week. This Friday, if you're in Clubhouse, I'm going to be doing a live in Clubhouse. So that information is on my Instagram and Facebook as well. So check out for that. Friday it's going to be around 11 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's late at night. But we're going to be doing a live, me and some other amazing people. And next Tuesday, I'll be doing a live again. So thank you guys for coming on. Sorry it was so short. My guest didn't come on. And so I had questions specifically for her. Again, if you guys have any other questions, I can stay on and answer. If not, I'm going to head out and call it earlier night, because in Brazil, it's a different time in the US. It's a lot later here. So, but thank you guys. And I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.